Hello, LBL, and others who might be watching. Welcome to your Week 6 stream. I've got me and my hot green tea with me. How's everybody doing tonight? We got Stish, we got Bennett. What is going on? Please let me know if anything sounds weird. I think all my settings are good. I know earlier I wasn't having the audio on, but now it is. So I had originally... Hey Shepard, what's going on? Doing good, Bennett. Doing pretty decent. Good day for a stream. So when I loaded up these games firstly, I usually went, midnight, midday, and then dusk. But today, for whatever reason, I opened them up dusk, midday, midnight. So they're all just kind of scattered around on my my browser. So I figure, unless someone pops in and says, hey, let's watch the game, I'll just go in that order. Bennett, I saw you're not looking forward to your match. Hey man, that's been every week for me. You're so good. I swear I'm better at draft than I've been performing this week or season. I actually got my first championship win on Saturday. Not Saturday, Sunday. So that was pretty cool. Let's try to find Bennett. He popped in here first. He's somewhere in here. There we are. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's nice to finally win one after not. We are fighting the Sun team. I think this guy just popped in this week. I'm thinking Torkoal on the other side. It seems like it's probably going to be what it is. Maybe Tropagos? Probably not. 1-6 minus 17. That is rough. That is rough. Maybe Torn. We're going to go Torkoal Torn. I did remember seeing that when I was doing stats today of your Haxorus. I was like, that is a big number of kills. Holy. Let's go ahead and get in it. It's Torn versus Torque. Roaring Moon, actually. Okay. And Haxorus, so... Never mind. First impression, off the rip, kills Roaring Moon because of its very low base defense. We have the Wheezing in now against Torn. Big Willow. Good thing Torn generally doesn't care about that. Ooh, nasty miss. Nasty miss. Then there is a Flamethrower. Interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just go Strange Steam first, unless he was trying to predict Zama. See, U-turn. I don't know why Zama would even come in on this. You're going to have to put his contacts in. I say that shit. I say they're not wearing their glasses. So Fez goes for a U-turn. And a Torn again. Is this a sack? Toxic Spikes, actually. But you have a Pheasantipity who's very healthy. This thing boots. Looks to be boots. Rapid spin. Getting rid of them hazards. I'm imagining this is just utility Terapagos. no calm mind craziness. The Zanipity is in. Forgot about neutralizing gas. Yeah. Yeah, that can happen. That happened to me in NDL. I don't exactly remember what it was. I think it might have been a Pelipper Rain. See a Will-O-Wisp. Just burning all the guys. I don't think Koopa has Hex access. Which would have been pretty good. We're to see Torn coming in here for the sack. Let's get in something free. We're gonna see Zama finally hit the field. No, Haxorus, okay. Is this where it starts? I think this is where it starts. We see an Earthquake, big Earthquake. Torkoal hits the field. And the EQ pops the Torkoal, pretty easy. And we see Walking Weight coming in. Special attack booster. I think this thing's faster, isn't it? Yeah, Alo's a good switch. Big crit? Another one won't do it, though. Not even if it crits, which is pretty nice. Woo, big Mirror Coat! Oh, big Mirror Coat! You see Venu in here. Just Giga Drain, makes sense. Not many turns of sun left unless Torkoal was Heat Rock, which it probably was. Fez is in. Terrifier. Do we see a Sludge Bomb? I see a Weather Ball. Just roosts that back up. Yeah, Fezandipity is bulky. Gets off the growth. I don't think Weather Ball does it still. Ooh, nice Protect to stall out those Sun turns. This is the last one he's got. Yeah, he still doesn't kill the Fezandipity. Gets that Toxic because of the Terrifier. Very nice. And now he's weak to ground, so, you know, perfect Haxorus food. Very nice. I think Prim is still healthy. Yeah, hasn't even hit the field yet until now. But it doesn't even matter. Because this thing's base attack is 1700,000. Fantastic job, Bennett. That was a crazy Haxorus. Zamazenta didn't even need to hit the field. He was just in the back cheerleading. Very nice. Okay. What is this doing here? Hey, Dirtiest Daniel, what's going on, my man? Stish, are you ready to relive your horrors? Can always skip it when if you leave. You just want to watch, just not watch it, I guess, if you want. All right. I'm thinking Colossal. Probably Lando. Yeah, Colossal and Lando. Let's see it. Morgrim, actually. Colossal, I got one. T-Wave, alright. Just off the rip. Perfect. Screens into rocks and just turn 1, turn 2 shenanigans. Alright. Reflecting into the Tentacruel, getting rid of those rocks, I'm assuming. Big Earth Power, not doing a lot to the Tentacruel. Interesting. Special Swampert. Okay. Goes bad in a hurry. This Colossal interested in Terra? No, it just goes after the Swampert again. Okay. Ooh, Rindo. Stalling out your screen's pretty decent. And because the light screen's gone, it's doing a lot. Staraptor is here. This thing final gambited me a couple weeks back. That was cool. No more Scarf for Staraptor. U-turns out into maybe... Okay, Colossal. Terra Ghost, so you can't spin on him anymore, and you're not doing shit with Surf. And Cruel's gone. Morgrim is back to set up those screens. This puts up the rocks, and it doesn't look like you really have a way to get rid of them, unfortunately. Your Salamence is not defog, there's no way. Ooh! Imprison for the screens matchup. That is sick. But it looks like he isn't even screens, probably? Yeah. He chose other shenanigans. But Berry. It's pretty good. We see Staraptor in to get the intimidate. No, he's reckless. Okay. The heavy slam. Okay. Para sucks, though. Ogerpon is in. We see Morgrim coming in to take an Ivy Cudgel. I don't know if it even does. Stitch, are you Eviolite or are you the other one? Light Screen. Light Clay. See Terra Blast from the Salamence. Interesting. Rock Tomb to do some more speed control. Into Zama. This Ogerpon just kind of can do whatever it wants. It went out to Swampert, I guess. Eviolite, damn, that's some big damage. Big Trailblaze doesn't entirely neutralize the paralysis, I think. I can say words just fine. Keldeo comes in against the Colossal. See some spikes? That's not fun. Big damage, though. Earth Power, not doing a ton. Keldeo doesn't care. Okay. You see Grimmsnarl is back in here, probably going to try to Spirit Break you, but it's fine. That thing's dead. And then Ogerpon is in. I think he outspeeds you here. Clicks Big Power Whip. Keldeo did what it needed to do anyway, it's fine. See Big Mints. Are you Scarf? Dual Wing Bee, okay. I guess so. Then Mesprit is in. Oh no, Stitch, what happens? Missed. Oh. So you're just gonna straight up not kill this Mesprit, is my guess. Misclick on Terra Blast? Yeah, I was confused as to why you just clicked Terra Blast. Ooh. Is he gonna stored power all over your face? I think that's what's gonna happen. Salamence, do you not have U-turn on that guy? Maybe you're gonna try to click it here. You might have been scarfed yourself. Yeah. Ooh. Yo. Okay. You still outspeed the Mesprit though. So I guess it's just not as clean as you're wanting it, which makes sense. It says, may I win? Alright. I thought you made it sound like you got blown out there, but yeah, it was definitely a lot of craziness. Definitely a lot closer than it should have been, it seemed. But good work. Who else came in here? We could go find Shepard's game. Which one of these is it? It's in, there we are, against Blaze. This is the guy you wanted to come in and fight, isn't it, Shepard? I think that's the whole reason you wanted to come by. Oh. Dirty Dan, look. Got me the Final Fantasy Cup. Way closer, yeah. If you click dual wing beat instead, like you intended, the game would have been over. Yeah, that was in against, I don't even remember what it was. I just saw Terra Blast, like, what's happening? Friends outside this league? Nice. Well, we're gonna watch it. We got Superior and Sand versus, Big Snorlax. Yeah, well, we're happy to have you, Shepard, for sure. For sure. I don't think you lead T-Tar here, Blaze. I don't think you do it. Weather first is an obvious thing to do. Plus, I don't think Excadrill really wants to come out first. I want to say Clefable. Serp, Clefable. Serp, Clefable, let's see it. Urshifu and Garchomp. Nope! Ice Spinner almost does it, goddamn. Spikes into another Ice Spinner. Hey, that's Chip on Urshifu and that's a Spike. That's fine. Not bring Iron Valiant? I don't know. I generally always bring mine. Quackball is in. Wait a second. Firstly, I'm on normal. I didn't want to be on normal. Did I see T-Tar not have the sand? Hey, KJ, welcome! Unnerve. I bet it's because of this Moltres. Because of that Berserk set with the citrus. Interesting. Baby got Quack. Oreos, the Latias is in, taking nothing from a step. Snorlax is in. He forgot Sand. I mean, Unnerve is a hidden ability. You have to actively click on that. Clefable's in. Got that Wish back. That's something I wish I had on my... I'd have it on my teams, just on Jolteon. Stealth Rock up. Big Moonblast. Not going to be enough for the next hit, though. Pink sauce. Oh, man. See a Wish. Do an Earthquake, doing some big old damage. It's going to be a big game. Yeah, if you rushed a crit there, that could have been your Clef. I think I would have balls to the walled and just clicked that Moonblast. Because you get that HP back anyway. Let's see, Drill is here. Okay. I see Snorlax is in. I wonder what this thing's going to do against the Excadrill. That's a +2 in Excadrill. Ooh! Mirror. Very nice. Terra Ground Earthquake. Murdered. Wow. Is wild. Moltres is in. Are we going to see... Foul Play. Okay, I was wondering if you were going to see any type of setup. but Rock Slide would have been nasty. Urshifu is here into the Gengar. Expecting CC. There it is. See, Cheetar is in. Do we see any type of coverage from the Gengar here? We do. We see the D-Gleam. We have not Ligganine, but welcome. Latias is in. Clicks the D-Gleam. This guy's probably Scarf. Mist Ball knocks this guy out. See a Disable, which is, I mean, you can go Quackball, I guess, pretty freely off of that. Moltres is in. We see a big U-turn, not knocking out the Lottie. Does this thing get Roost still? Doesn't matter. He clicked Ice Beam. So we're probably going to see some healing. Ice Beam. Just do a free Moonblast because you're going to get the HP back. Yup. Of course. Decently close game, but it seems like Shep is going to have... Seems like he always has the upper hand at the end of the day. See, big U-turn into what, Skelly? Yep. Just clicks the wish button. Might go into the... Okay, Quackball. I was wondering if it would be the Moltres. I don't know if it dies on entrance, though. Burn sucks. It shouldn't die on entrance. Thought he was gonna tear there, maybe. See a big Hex. Aqua Step, taking away that Pachoo Berry. Torch Song, alright. This boosting. Super. I think this Skeledirge is gonna get you here. Nope, just slacks off. I guess that makes sense. Get back that HP. But you're not gonna let him. You are not gonna let him, because you're still doing some good damage with that Aqua Step. Risking all types of crits here. Going for that slack off. Might want to speed up for the next part. Hey, he's gotta. Unless you run him out of all of them. Yeah, it seems like that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna run him out of all of them. I mean, it seems like he's getting some HP back right now. Okay. So that is a dead and gone Quackball. It's just the heal stall game. Oh man. Hex. Okay. See a Wish. And do a Protect. Single battles, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. We're gonna go fast. We're gonna go fast. Torch Song. Everybody, make sure that you're liking the stream and subscribing to the channel if you have not already and you want to. Helps me out trying to get up to that nice number of 200 before the end of the year. And I know how much you guys want to press the like button for this stall match here. This goes on a while. Are you serious? Are we gonna hyper fast this? I don't think we're missing a thing by going for hyper fast. Oh man. It's got 2 more wishes. This is peak Pokemon, says Blaze. Torch Song not doing anything because he's fairy. And he finally kills the Clefable. Ooh. Air Slash flinches him down into the Ice Spinner. That's crazy. Well, Shep, you tried with the stall. Good work. We had somebody else coming in after Shepard. That was Dirty Dan. We're gonna go find his. He is up next. Or was it KJ that came in? Nah, it looks like it was Dirty Dan. We have this team versus that team. Isn't that just every match? Now, I watched this when Dan and I were in the car to go get a couch. So if I get these, I did watch this. Now, it's probably Samurott on Caltech's side. Probably Samurott Skarmory. I know Dan likes leading with his Skarm. Now I just remembered what it was, yeah. I was like, wait. Peak Pokemon, yeah, man. Knocks off the Focus Sash. And Samurott just murders this thing. Gets up a spike. Pokemon players don't read IRL. Don't have them? Okay. Grim into the Terra Fairy coma. Oh, knocks out the Grimmsnarl. Shoulder is still in pain. You'll be fine. Earthquake gets the Golden Go down. Ooh, big make it rain. I see Darkrai coming in here. Probably going to try to Shadow Ball this guy. Or Dark Pulse, rather. I don't know. Darkrai looks like it's a ghost, so sometimes I get it mixed up. Big Dark Pulse doing some decent damage. Not ones that actually play Pokemon. Yeah, man. That's how it is. 2 spikes set up. And Samurott goes down to a boosted Dark Pulse. Ursaluna is in. We see a big Ice Beam, not entirely. Ooh, big freeze! Oh, big freeze! Yo! Terra Steel into the Ice Beam, not doing anything, and you're not gonna fall, probably, right? Yeah. Caltech does not look happy about that. Into the Dark Pulse to knock out the Ursaluna. Golden Go is in. See a Dark Pulse. And that berry's not helping you. That berry is not helping you out. You love this game's RNG? Of course you do. Great Tusk gets popped by the Ice Beam. And then we see Salamence coming in, who is not Scarf. I think it's very funny. There's some irony that the Samurott went through all that trouble to get the second spike just for Dan to not switch for the rest of the game. So you didn't care, and you didn't care. Very nicely done. That freeze was huge. That freeze was enormous. Scrolling through. KJ, are you still around? So we're about to get into your match if you are. I swear I didn't click on it. I just clicked the X on Dan's. Alright, we'll just go ahead and watch this KJ game anyway. If he's here, he's lurking. There he is, okay. Did your last week battle and this one the same day. Nice, okay. I might have had yours pulled up here. We can cycle through. I think I just went and grabbed like the last 6, since there's only 6. Yeah, Midnight is the Johning div. What are you guys doing? I want to double up on your games. Alright. Big Colossal from Ditto. And KJ is probably leading Gliscor. Let's go see. We have a Araquanid. That was another good lead. I love Araquanid. And Colossal. So I got one. Terra Water off the rip. Because, of course. Get up those webs. Into a Power Gem, which didn't look like it did a ton. Alright, no more webs. It was close. Guess we'll see. Toxic into a big crit Scald. Damn. Midnight players just have lives. Manaphy is in. We see a U-turn. What are we going into? Iron Bundle. Florges is here. We're probably going to see a freeze dry anyway. No, we see a flip turn. Into the Tinkaton to rip off a big hammer. Nope, Colossal's in, so this won't be as big. Stealth Rocks instead. We see a Goliath score coming on in. See a Rapid Spin getting rid of those rocks. I guess Ditto really just does not want the rocks up. We see a U-turn. I think this is just what we're going to see for a little bit. Okay. I swear, if you flip turn. Okay, we actually see... Oh, another freeze? What is with these games? Hey, last week, I swear, we saw 3 of them. Hey, Wavy, what's up? Thanks for saying that you like watching the streams and want to watch more games. I'm going to be having a video out at some point going over my most recent draft league that I had just completed. Terraflying on the Thundy. See, alluring voice, never back down, never... What? I don't know. I'm lost. I am lost. We see a big Terra Blast. Damn. After... Bulk up? Yeah. Big bulk up. Prankster bulk up. Tinkaton is in. We're going to probably see a Gigaton. No, why would we do that? We'd see a Play Rough. Maybe even Rocks. Play Rough. Okay. Getting some damage on the Colossal. He definitely thought you were in a Rocks there. We see Scald. See Dragonite. Oh, okay, never back down, never surrender, I'm assuming is the last word. Leech Life. We see an Iron Bundle. We're probably not going to see a Freeze Dry. Colossal. What do we see? Okay, we actually... Oh. Yeah, never mind. It's a water. So Freeze Dry was definitely... It hits everything, actually, that Ditto has. Spectre would be okay with it, but still chip. Fire Blast gets you to 1. Araquanid is in. Ditto doesn't Colossal like Martin does. No, I don't think anybody does. I've tried. Sticky Web is up. And we see Iron Bundle coming in for another big Freeze Dry. Thunder Punch. That's Iron Bundle's big defense stat right there. Coming in. Freeze Dry. No freeze. Manaphy is done. We see Iron Jugulus in. Switches out to Araquanid because that thing could possibly be Scarf. Wavy, are those fruits? Oh, it's bread. That's got to be bread. Take a ton is oh no, it's so small from where I'm seeing it. Sets up a D-Dance. Another one. You're gonna get smacked, dude. A big Play Rough. Into a T-Punch. I mean, Ditto's gotta have E-Speed, right? So, honestly, KJ just needs to go into something that lives that. Prankster T-Wave is nice. Ice Spinner. Yep. Pops that guy. See, Iron Bundle, he was probably faster now. It's odd that he didn't E-speed that thing, but maybe Bundle would have lived that. I'm not sure. Iron Jugulus is in. We see another Freeze Dry, almost taking out the Jugulus. Big Dark Pulse. Are we going to see Gliscor coming in? Yeah. No E-speed is crazy. I thought he was clicking that thing for sure. See Toxic on both ends. So scared. Yeah, man, this is a stressful match, it looks like. Araquanid is down. We see the Jugulus finally go down, and now it's Spectrier versus these two. It is a Boots. We see Kamala Harris out in the field. Just CMs. Do you do a big knockoff? Ooh, he's Colbur. Yeah, Colbur's pretty good on spec. Disable is... Okay. That's interesting. Yams. Okay. So... Yam's not a fruit, is it? What is a yam? We have Calm Mind up. Grimnay. Oh, what is little Kamala gonna do? What is this thing gonna be able to do? Draining Kiss. We just see him wishing. Oh no. We're gonna try to stall him out. See Disable, so you're not gonna be wishing for a bit. But now you can get off big knockoffs, which is pretty good. Draining Kiss, but he's gonna get back that HP. See another knock. I think Spectre has to click a Calm Mind if he wanted to actually kill you. And that's the win for KJ. That was very close. You just needed to out damage him. And I can see you wanting to disable the wish, but maybe disabling the knockoff would have been better because that'd be less damage. But damn, that's wild. Good game. If we do have another KJ game, we'll probably load up somebody else's and run back to that one. Liganine is up next. We have you versus Table Guy here, which I think we already watched that at the end of the last stream. So I might need to open up Discord and actually grab your other one. Yeah, we do have another KJ game. Yeah, it'd be important to play around for sure. Disable was a misplay. I mean, it seemed like it. I would have wanted to get rid of knockoff, but then you'd have to make sure it actually goes off, you know? It's tricky. Pokemon's tricky. Where is the LBL server? Lego, did you play Killer Fez this week? I think you did. You'll have to have a word with Ditto. His mod status is on the line for no E-speed. That's crazy. Yeah, we watched your Table Guy game last time, so I think this is the one. Go ahead and skip to his view. Probably... Did I watch this one? I don't know if I watched this one before. Sandy Shock's Don fan, perhaps? I also could see Hisui and Samurott, but that's just because I like leading that thing. So I'm going to say Shocks and Great Treads there. Enamorous. This is it? Okay, yeah, cool. Into Samurott. So I would have had one if I just stuck with my gut. Flip turn out into Big Lax. We see a CM. Into Calm Mind again. Big Para. Ooh. Bro got greedy. But I think he might have needed those. The Snorlax is very spadef bulky. Draining Kiss, not doing a lot, but you got back a lot of good HP, so there's that. Just getting up to them curses. Okay. Why not? Why the heck not? Ooh, Parad. You're bound to. You're not rest talk on this guy, are you? I guess we'll find out. Maybe. Big Body Slam doing a lot of damage. I don't think Fez saves this thing. Ooh. Yikes. Down goes Enamorous. Heatran is in with a balloon. Do we see a switch? Magma Storm doing some okay chip. Into a Body Slam doing about half, and you got another Para! Did you as one Serene Grace onto this thing somehow? What's going on? Big Flamethrower doing some damage. And a EQ. That's pretty decent coverage for his whole team, considering you're at +3. That Don fan's not going to like it. Kingambit's in. We see a low kick. That's going to do it. That is going to do it. We see Sandy Shocks is in, probably for an Earth Power. Yeah, there it is. Wow! That is Life Orb. That's the power of Life Orb. Donphan is down. I wonder if he just had no Spadef, which is crazy. Ogerpon is in to hit off a Power Whip, probably. Trailblaze, that's still good. Get you up that speed, which you'll need for the Moth and the other Ogerpon. Gets off the Power Whip. Surf's doing some crazy damage. Another Power Whip. Takes down the Empoleon. Low-key forgot Kingambit's moves other than Sucker and Knock. Yeah, you usually see Sucker and Kowtow and Iron Head and nothing else. Power Whip miss is kind of crazy. You can just jet him now. Yeah, there it is. And my cats are going absolutely wild in the background. Iron Moth is in against the Bolt. What are we going to see here? We see a Calm Mind. Are we going to see some, what does that move? Thunderclap plays. Going to see that messing around. Sandy Shocks is in. So now we don't need to play around with that. Wow. Yep, that's Raging Bolt. Big power. And then Life Orb kills the Sandy Shocks, getting an expert pivot. That was all part of the plan. Into the Iron Moth. Thunderclap doing pretty decent damage. We're not killing. Do you quiver here? Okay, you don't. You go for Gleam. Possible Specs. Kingambit is in. Are we going to see a Sucker? Failed. This is where we see the quiver. Agility, actually. Alright. Into a Sucker. I mean, yeah, you gotta play those games. Ogerpon is in. This Kingambit seems to be defiant. And not Supreme Overlord. And we see the Ogerpon coming in. Other Ogerpon's gonna... Yep, we see that speed booster. And that is that. Fantastic job to Leganin. You might play your games late, but you win them. Alright, we can pounce to another KJ game since he is Likely still here. Oh, we had the game up. Silly me. I was looking everywhere except where I was supposed to. Against Iger. Big Iger. He's not doing as well this time. Very unfortunate, but that is definitely just what happens. Probably a rack again. Into Palafin to get off his form. Let's go ahead. We see actually the Slow King into the Pheasantipity. Okay. I don't seem to be getting any of these right. I'm always getting either half or none. Most of the time, none. Urshifu is in and it's paralyzed. Very unfortunate. Araquanid is in to take either stab, but we see a big swords. Okay. What's he gonna do with that? Whoa! Bye! Bye-bye, Araquanid. This thing of the Terra? I think Hydreigon can Terra. Yeah, Terra Fairy. Expert prediction on there to go out into your poison. That makes sense. Gliscor is now in U-turn, so even the Toxic Chain would be helpful. Palafin is in now. We're probably going to see a flip turn, maybe just a regular switch. And the Talonflame. See them rocks. Rocks are pretty good. Just gets rid of them right away. Do we see the U-turn? Okay. I was wondering if we'd see him go up again. Or just a pivot. Out into the Iron Bundle. See Pheasantipity. We see a Hydro Pump. You just see a flip turn. And what? Slow King? Okay. Do you have the Psychic? The Future Sight? We will see. Into the Urshifu. Future Sight. Okay. Now we just chip this thing down. With a focus hit. Damn. Into a Wicked Blow, and this thing's gonna absorb the Future Sight. Sucks that that Focus Blast didn't just straight up kill. That'd have been really, really good. Talonflame is in. We see an Earthquake expertly dodged by the Flying type. See a Flamethrower doing some okay damage. Nothing that your Toxic Heal cannot just get right back. Defogs right away. You can even set them stuffing up again. Or just knocking off the boots, which is good for if this thing wants to come in on some rocks. Palafin's in. Do you click the rocks or do you U-turn? Ooh. Now he's got big Palafin in. Could see a Protect here. Nope, we go out into the Slow King. Big Boom Burst, okay. Throat Spray, special Palafin. Throat Chop, you see a Future Sight. We're probably gonna see, what's his name can't come in because of the rocks. So Palafin, or whoever is gonna be taking that. Yeah, Palafin goes down here. So does Bundle. But it's a neat sacrifice. Neat little tactic. Let's see, Gliscor is in. We see Pheasantipity. I was expecting Talonflame to get rid of those hazards. There it is. Now we're gonna see the defog for sure. Into the knock, not doing it. A Roost would probably be coming out here. A Flamethrower actually, so no Roost on this guy? Interesting. KJ is clearly trying to call a Roost. Oh, there it is. Did we get it? Did we call it? Just get up the rocks, that's fine. Some mind games going on here. See U-turn, probably going to go out to the Hydreigon, since you're a fairy now. Nope, just Slow King. Raikou, we probably are going to see Future Sight, yeah. I was wondering because that Urshifu can still switch into it. Sludge Bomb, I guess if not unless you just send attacks. Then Urshifu's dead no matter what. Cinderace is now here. We see a sub. Probably hits the sub, yeah. Pretty decent for that Raikou. Urshifu sack into the Pyro Ball. Seems fine. Do we see Talonflame? Okay. Likely faster. Gliscor's in. We probably see... Okay, a Roost. I was wondering maybe if it was Air Slash Hurricane or something. Flamethrower doing not much. We see more rocks coming up. Let's see. A lot of guys are in the 60s. Some are just full. I don't think Dragapult has even hit the field just yet. A Defog, getting rid of them rocks again. That's just kind of how this game is going. Which is why it's on normal now. Ooh, Big Hex is good against the Gliscor. Comes pre-statused for you. Pheasantipity is in. See a D-Dance. Do you have something to hit this? EQ is going to do it, yeah. EQ is going to do it. Talonflame is in. Scale Shot. Ooh. Very nice. You're probably going to outpace the Pult now. Terra Dark into the Earthquake, which still kills the Raikou. And that's going to be the game. That's going to be the game. Good work, KJ. Good work. Wavy, are you in this league? I don't believe that you are. I figured I'd check, though. We're gonna go here. Honeydog69, I think, is Poe, right? Against Kayla. If anybody in the league popped in, want to see your game, just say something and we'll put it up. But until then, we're gonna go ahead with this one. We're probably gonna see Mamo. Mamo into Tinglu. I want to say the fish, though. Palafin. But I'm going to stick with Tinglu. Mamo. Hey! I got it! I got both leads. Let's go! See the Ice Spear off into the Tinglu. Doesn't look like all of them are just going to do it anyway. We see some rocks coming up on Honeydog's side. Into Palafin, who is going to resist this Icicle Spear. Very good idea. Chipped down, so that's still good for Honeydog. Brute Bonnet's here. It's going to take a flip turn pretty well. Into the Raging Bolt. Are we going to see a Spore come off? Body Press, okay, yep. Taking advantage of that Dark type into the Spore. Bonnet is bulky. I think its HP, its attack, and its defense are all 131 or something. Into the Mamoswine to try to get off the Icicle Spear, possibly. Nah, it's not going to be Freeze Dry. Could you imagine? The special attack for the Palafin. Body Press. You'd have to be Pachooberry for that, I think. And even if you were, you're not going to live at 32. Serena's in. Do we see another Icicle Spear? We see Earthquake, actually. Okay. Brute Bonnet is here now. Into the Palafin. Are we going to see Icicle? Is it Ice Spinner this thing has? Sucker Punch doing nothing. Just flip turns. Into the Serena. Do we see... I don't know what Brute Bonnet gets, honestly. No idea. Never used it. Heatran is in. Actually, that's not true. I've used Brute Bonnet. It's just been a bit. Knockoff. It was some dumb set. Terrapagos is in with that Terra Shale. Lava Plume is gonna get that thing right. Ooh, burn too. A nasty burn. But he's not gonna care because of the special attacking taunt. So this thing is not going to be clicking agility. Not agility. It has Calm Mind and it has the other move, Rock Polish. But Heatran's dead now, so it don't matter. Urshifu is in. It's the water Urshifu. Are we going to see a Surging Strike? We're going to see Close Combat and Chople. Urshifu does not care. Big crit, it looks like. Sylveon is here. Urshifu's probably going to U-turn. No, we see Brute Bonnet. Just regular switch. So, Urshifu must be choiced. Hyper Beam off of the Sylveon. Into the King Gambit. We're going to might see the... what's it called? Move. Terra Fire on the Sylveon. So is this thing getting Terra Blasted on the next dimension? Yeah, and an unfortunate crit. Lots of crits this game. Urshifu is here, getting ready for a Surging Strike. Are you Helmet? No Helmet. Just a sec. We see Serena is in. Gonna be switching out. Hydreigon is here now. Do we see Triple Axle? U-turn is still pretty good. It's a lot of damage. Into the Tinglu. Now what? Draco gets rid of that Tinglu. Are we going to see the Palafin coming in? No, Serena actually. Into the Mamoswine. We're probably going to see a U-turn. Yep. Gets rid of that Mamoswine, so it works out. We're probably going to see Raging Bolt. Okay, I was wondering if it would be Palafin. But this makes a lot more sense. Hydreigon is in. Are we going to see a Thunderclap? Is that going to be enough? Ooh. Living on 4 and got the flinch. Oh no. Oh no. Palafin is here. Are we going to see the ice move? Just Jet Punch. Sorry for all the yawning. I must be really sleepy. Jet Punch, the Urshifu, and Urshifu's going to be able to knock this thing out for sure. Ooh, wow. Lives on 2. That's crazy. Into the Jet Punch. And then we see probably Banded Close Combat. And now Serena's going to be able to clean this up with whatever move it wants, because this thing is -2 at 7. Ooh. Just barely missing out on these KOs. Man, someone give Urshifu some sort of help. The old man's bedtime. Alright, Dad. See you around. Thanks for coming out. We'll go ahead and do this other midnight game. We see Table Guy and Holy Macaroni. Very interesting team. Someone's using an Obama Snow. Very nice, very cool. Meow. Into Lando, maybe? Meow into Lando. Me wrong. Pecharunt. Very annoying. Into Kirim. Very powerful. Poking fun at your yawning. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you're going. Yeah. Flip turn. Right onto Ursaluna. Gonna ready up that Headlong Rush. See Psychic Noise. No more healing for you. Alright, we see Guts Ursa. About to rip something strong and crazy. Facade. Not knocking out the Obama Snow, but it's gonna happen this next turn. Yep, Facade takes this thing out. Probably just to get up the ice for Kirim. The snow boost. We're going to see a Blizzard possibly. Jirachi is in. Freeze Dry. That covers the Blastoise switch, I suppose. That's not bad. Doom Desire. That is Steel type Future Sight, if I remember correctly. Very nice. Shuka. Skeledirge is here. We're gonna see a U-turn. We see a Wish, actually. Into the Ursaluna. Okay. Do we see Torch Song? Yeah. I have a feeling that that thing did nothing. That Doom Desire did nothing. Big Facade does nothing. I don't know why that happened. Damn it, another yawn. Damn it. Hey, Pivot, welcome. Thank you for adding my name. I appreciate it. The Ursaluna is dead, actually. I don't know why I was going to say in. We just see a U-turn. We don't try to knock it. It's very interesting. Probably... You're not holding Colbur. You have, maybe you are. I thought I was seeing leftovers. Torch Song. Shadow Ball doing some decent damage. What do we see in Miracle? Wow, okay. Now anything, regardless of any berry, is going to kill that Skeledirge. I love seeing the cool attack of the mirror coat, and then there was something else that was wild that I saw. I don't even remember what it was. Kyurem takes that U-turn pretty well into Thundy. Freeze Dry. Decent damage into the Thundurus. Terra Fairy, probably Terra Blast. Terra Fairy Knock, okay. Freeze Dry does not take out the Thundurus. I was thinking it might still, even though it was not weak to it anymore. Terra Blast ends up getting rid of that Kyurem. We see Lando is in. Earth Power is getting rid of this thing, of course. Crit mattered for sure. That 10% is crucial. We see Meowscarada. Kind of revealed Mirror Coat too early, I think. Done that for a Freezer endgame. Yeah, that probably would have been good, especially since it didn't end up killing. But it's still very cool. I mean, I took Freezer as Kyurem, which is essentially the same thing as Freeze Dry. We see a flip turn off of the Blastoise into this annoying piece of trash. Metagross is here. Foul Play doing quite a bit. It's enough to kill the Metagross. Even without any boosts, that's Metagross. That's that strong attack stat. Earth Power takes out the Jirachi. You already used that Shuka. Terra Fairy, that makes sense. The Blastoise, I'm not sure. Quackleval is here. We see a flip turn. Petrarunt is here now, so good luck using your close combat. Knocks off the Rocky Helmet. Pretty decent item for that thing. Ooh, Poison Puppeteer. We are going to see a knock. Going through that confusion. Parting shot into the Blastoise, which is kind of lowish health. What do we see now? We see Confusion is done. Into the knock on the Blastoise, getting rid of that vest. That'd have been pretty good for the Landorus. Rapid Spins. I don't think you do you outpace the Lando? I don't know. Guess we'll see. Big Blastoise. Very nice, Table Guy. Good work. Fantastic work. Melanoma's crazy Petrarunt name. We're gonna go here. No, it's another Petrarunt. Get out of here. We're gonna go here. We have Mars versus Miming. And another Kyurem. That I don't mind so much. Are we gonna see Deancey? I know Mars likes leading Dancy. Dancy into Jirachi. That's what I'm thinking. Landorus, okay. I was thinking there's no way. Okay, so if I went against what I was thinking for Lando, I would have gotten it. But I was thinking there's no way he goes Lando. After the last game I saw, there was no Lando lead. Meteor Beam does quite a bit of damage to that Landorus, but it's not going to live another Earth Power. So I guess that's good chip. We see the Iron Bundles here, probably a Flip Turn. Ice Beams, actually. That's still pretty good chip. I mean, I think a Flip Turn would have been fine there. See a U-Turn. Not a Flip Turn. I wonder if Miming has Water Absorb or something that he didn't bring. Talonflame is in. We see a Parting Shot from the VGC Cat. Bundle is back. Going to rip strong. Freeze Dry, actually. Okay. I don't know if Urshifu is the water one or not. But anyway. Okay, so totally should have just clicked Water Move or Ice Beam in the first place. Did not need to click Freeze Dry at all. See a U-turn out into the Landorus, who is likely going to blow this thing up. See a Scizor switch, actually. Earth Power doing a lot of damage. That's crazy. Jirachi is in to take that Bullet Punch. Rocky Helmet takes it down. Nice. Cinder is back, probably going to Parting Shot into whatever might want to come in. Kyurem knocks off the Heavy Duty Boots. Just a switch out into Slowking, that seems fine. Earth Power. Guy must have some sort of Spadef. You see Jirachi switch into a Flamethrower. Very unfortunate. But Jirachi seemed to take that pretty well. Iron Head. Do we see the flinch? See a T-Wave, actually. Into Incineroar. Jirachi might U-turn. Maybe Wish. See a crit U-turn. Big crit. Crit mattered. Into the Landorus. Yeah. Only so much parting shotting you can do with Landorus there. Winter Soldier is in. Jirachi is in. Do we see an Ice Beam? Not enough to take out the Jirachi. Does bring out the big Hydro Pump. I wonder what the item on this guy is. Is it Boots? Urshifu is here, gonna Sucker. Wicked Blow, actually, so you're Scarf. I don't know if Mars can handle that with the rest of his team. Kyurem is in. VP. I'm guessing... Oh, Vibrava Phone, VP. What's going on? We see the Slowking is now here. Just in time for the little ending bit of your game, it's seeming like. Terra Dark Comfey. Terra Blast doing a lot of crazy damage into that Slowking. T-Wave. Very annoying. Terra Blast. And now it's just the Cyclizar, which you can Draining Kiss with Triage. So it's not a big deal. Ooh. That's exactly what you tried to do. I had Taunt here, literally no idea why I didn't click it. Hey, that happens. That happens. Nicely done anyway. You won that little match. Very good. Alright, unless anyone else is popping in, I think we're just going to go from right to left. We got 5 more games, folks. Been a great stream so far. I need to pull up my numbers. We have 4 in here. We got 6 likes. That is amazing. Thanks to everybody who has pressed that button. Shifu O-code with CC either way. The Iron Bundle. I was like, what is that thing's name? I just kept seeing the penguin in my mind. I'm like, what is it? Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, it's weak to it, right? Urshifu is strong. We are gonna go ahead and see. This is Garchomp into Sandy Shocks. Garchomp into Sandy Shocks. Arcanine, actually. Okay, I got one. There we go. We see Scizor is in now on the Volt. Crazy turn 1 crit is crazy. Corv is here. We're just going to pivot around. We're going to pivot Vortex right around, aren't we? Knocking off into... Okay, Assault Vest is now gone. Big crit! Okay, why? How is that? How are we getting all these crits? Knocking off. Do we see the poison? Ooh. This thing does not get guts. Corviknight is here. Do we see a U-turn? High jump kick. Miss. That's tilting. That's gotta be tilting. Oh, rest. So it didn't even matter. Are you Sleep Talk? No way, right? Sleep Talk with high jump kick? This is why I run CC. Boaz says. Scizor's in against the Meloetta. We see a Psychic getting that Spit Def drop. Bullet Punch does some pretty decent damage. Psychic ends that critting crazy Scizor. Torn is here. Florges into that U-turn, alright. We see Arcanine. I was wondering if you were going to see the Pecharunt. Muck is here. This thing's going to just pop it right in the mouth. Terra Rock Head Smash. Ooh, and you miss! Oh, no! What ability are you if you missed? Are you Flash Fire for some reason? Or did I miss Intimidate? Oh. I'm dumb. Rocky or Head Smash doesn't negate the accuracy that Head Smash is. Garchomp is here now after the rest of his team got kind of smacked. Torn is here. See Defog, okay. No more rocks. We see Heat Wave almost destroying this Corv. Into a U-turn. We see Shocks. We actually see the Florges probably trying to restore some HP off of the team. Big Sludge Bomb, no poison. Copycat. Interesting. Pecharunt is here. We see a Wish, alright. Makes sense. Do we see Corv now? Meloetta actually trying to get some psychic damage. But we see Arcanine back. Are you gonna hit your head smashes? Are we gonna see some head smash hits? Corv is in. And that is a free head smash. Terra Rock head smashes hit like a damn truck too. Garchomp is here to take that Earth Power pretty not well. I mean, you live another one, so that's something. Gyarados to take the Earthquake, very nice. This thing is Moxie, clearly. Gonna try to get that up the D-Dance. Is that what we're gonna see? Terra Flying. Okay. Very interesting. I wonder why Terra Flying. Foul Play. Pretty good bring into the Dragon Dance. Pecharunt barely gets away with this kill. And now Meloetta can pretty much just destroy this thing. And now I think we're going to see Big Arc again. No, just Torn. Okay. That's fine. You're probably... Okay, you're clicking U-turn. I was wondering if it would be Knock. Into the Garchomp. You see the Psychic just getting rid of this thing. Alright. Are we specs on this Meloetta? U-turn. 306, 306. Okay. That's why. Garchomp... Not Garchomp, Arcanine did not want to risk the tie. See a switch into Torn. Probably going to see an Earth Power. Yep. I wonder if T-Bolt would have been okay. I wonder. Sludge Bomb. How healthy is this Shox? Relatively healthy. I wonder. Sludge Bomb is going to get rid of this thing. Shox is going to come in. Unless you're choiced? I don't know. I don't think you're choiced, though. Now it's just Sandy Shox versus the rest of the world. See, Volt Switch. Okay, so that could have been the only electric move this thing has. So he might be Spikes and Stealth Rock. Yeah, that's why. Hits the Flare Blitz. Because he wasn't going to go for Head Smash there. And that is it. Very nice. A Martin v. Tran game. So you already know this is probably going to stay on normal, and if not, it's probably going to go on fast. Versus Iger, someone who we saw play already. Muck. Muck and Palafin. That's what I'm thinking. Muck and Palafin. That is Indipity. That's not Palafin, and Greninja's not Muck. Extra sensory just straight off the bat. See a U-turn, so that didn't work out very well for there, but it's okay because everything's still gonna live. Pull is in. We see Muck on this Shadow Ball. Just on a U-turn. Big crit, too. Okay. More crits. Urshifu is now here. We're going to see a Swords, maybe a Bulk Up. On the switch to Scarm. You just see a CC, which is some good damage into Scarm for sure. And Martin brings his famous Rocky Helmet Scarm. Probably going to see a Roost. No, we see a switch out to Ceruledge on a potential other close combat. See Fairy Terra on Ceruledge doing Shadow Claw. Okay. Bitterblade getting back. Okay, you didn't actually lose any HP yet. Ice Skull Crash doing a lot of damage. And he is not... What's it called? Weak Armor. So Flash Fire Fairy type. Scarm is in. Take the Wicked Blow. Actually, close combats. Getting rid of that Scarm. That's a pretty good read. That's a pretty good read. Screamtail's here. He's probably going to click Wish. Yep. It's almost like I've seen a Martin v. Tran game before. Tusk is in. Are we going to see Toxic Chain coming off this Moonblast? The drop and the Toxic Chain. I mean, Spadef drop, not Spadef, special attack drop doesn't matter, but still. Into the Fortress. Headlong Rush, doing an amount of damage. Neat. Headlong Rush, Fortress lives that. Into a Giga Drain, which is a move I didn't know Fortress got until this moment. Okay. Fortress takes down a Great Tusk. You do not see that every day. Greninja is in. We see a Surf. Does it take it out? Probably does with Protean, right? No. So a Volt Switch. I wonder if the Giga Drain would have gotten it here too. Dragapult is in. I mean, Volt Switch was safer. Definitely a better play, but it would have been funny to see the Greninja go down to another Giga. Shadow Ball into the Muck. Clearly what the muck was brought for was this guy. Fortress is in, probably going to die to a fire punch. See a poison jab, which is what was going first. Earthquake. So this fortress seems to be kind of quick. Fire blast miss, unfortunate. Yeah, fortress just seems to be quick. See a volt switch doing some damage to the Sterile Edge. We're going to see the pull. Yeah. I don't think Sterile Edge gets... Okay, it gets Shadow Sneak. I was thinking it didn't get Sucker Punch. The Sneak makes sense too. We see Shadow Ball on the Dragapult, knocking that thing out. Muck is in. I don't think a Shadow Ball kills this. Yeah. So Draco. We're going to see Screamtail come in. Gren, actually. Let's switch out into Fezandipity. What is this Gren's plan? Clicking Surf. Some decent chip. I mean, not a lot of damage, but chip is chip. Extra sensory, not doing enough to Fezandipity. See a U-turn. No Toxic Chain this time. Pult is going to be able to just click the Shadow Ball and then probably click it again against the... Screamtail's at 100, so I'll take a 2. But probably still it's going to be happening. Plus you can get the drops in case he does the Wish Protect stuff. Psychic Noise. I don't think this thing is leftovers. I don't think so. Might have just been the best attack that Martin had for it. Very good game. Good job to Iger, who did not do as well in the last game, I don't believe. This Fortress was crazy. That's kind of what I expect from this guy. Some crazy stuff. Alright, we have Jeremy versus Josuke. The nice little snow team versus rain. Okay, it's a weather war this time. It is a weather war. Are we going to see the two setters lining up against each other? Maybe Palafin starts, but you have Freeze Dry, so maybe not. I don't know, a guy like me would definitely rip a Freeze Dry off into a small Palafin if it led, for sure. Do some damage all you can. Plus, Freeze Dry just kind of destroys Jeremy here, doesn't it? Wow. I mean, Arcaladon's the only one that takes one, and you can just pivot around with that. You have the Rotom for Overheat, especially if it's a nasty plot. Yikes. I'll say the weather setters. It's probably not correct. Okay, Pelipper. Okay, wow, okay. I did not expect to win that one. I didn't think that would be happening this time. Arcaladon is in, ready to take, whatever. Aurora Veil. I don't know why you clicked that. Why did you click that? We see Rotom is in here now. Arcaladon's going to be able to do whatever. Flash Cannon, doing nothing. Arcaladon gets some sort of setup, doesn't it? Besides Electro Shot. Landorus is in. Do we see Overheat? Not going to do a lot because of the rain. Probably going to see a big U-turn. Maybe some rocks? U-turn. We're going to see Pelipper coming in. Yep. So you're not going to get your Veil up this time either. We see an Arcaladon switch. Moonblast does some decent damage. Then we see the Stamina boost. Are we going to see an Electro Shot? No, we just see Palafin coming in. On a Dark Pulse. Very interesting. I don't know what that's for on this team. We have the Palafin form into the Arcaladon. We see Rotom Heat coming in. Arcaladon's just going to be able to click whatever button it wants to into this guy, I think. Rotom's taking a big Draco damage into that Overheat, which again, not doing a lot, but Arcaladon's getting chipped down pretty decent at this point. Electro Shot, probably going to take care of this Rotom. Wow, okay. Aren't you supposed to get your special attack raise? Maybe you just got... Oh, Draco, that's right. Draco. Another one. Donphan eats that handily. Rock Slide. I mean, I guess that makes sense considering Jeremy has mono. Not mono, but like half of them are in the air. Ooh, that would have been a good Rock Slide turn. We see a U-turn. I'm almost surprised that we didn't see an Ice Shard. We're probably going to see a Rock Slide here. Yeah, doing nothing because of the attack drop from Lando. Weather Ball, that's, yep, that takes care of that Donphan for sure. Mew is in. Mew could do whatever it wants. Volt Switch takes out this Pelipper. That's the definition of doing whatever it wants, I suppose. Ninetales is here to set up that snow, and now he's going to finally be able to get up the damn screens. We see the... Oh, are we taunt? Ivy Cudgel, actually. It would have been crazy if he taunted right into his face. Looks like he lives it, so I could have done it. No screens for you, ever. Goodra is now in. Do we see... Okay, Ivy Cudgel. We see he's not Sap Sepper. Does he get Shell Armor? Yeah, it's definitely Shell Armor. No, Gooey, okay. Oh, Protective Pad's nice. Lando's in. He's going to be able to get off a big Earthquake. Unless we see a Rotom switch. Nope, Earthquake it is. Goodra's dead, and that's a crit. I have a feeling that crit mattered. Goodra is very bulky. Ninetales is here, going to be able to send off an ice move. Scarf Lando. Alright. So Titan is here. You might as well take advantage of the Slush Rush. Ice Shard. Alright. This will be interesting. Landorus is back in. See another Ice Shard. I'm kind of wondering why it even bothered to run Ice Shard. Palafin is here. He's going to be able to do a pretty decent Jet Punch. Ice Shard again? Yeah, you just kind of asked for this Palafin to set up on you, guy. I was thinking close combat you now. Mew's in. He just bulks up again. I mean, are you banded into Ice Shard? Jet Punch doing a lot to Mew. See, Volt Switch not getting rid of that Palafin. Not just yet. We're going to see another Jet Punch here for sure. Yep. Jet Punch might be able to take it. Definitely going to be able to take care of the Mew. Two of them will take care of this Titan, I think. Mew is in. Jet Punch. Not looking good for Josuke here. So Titan is in. We see an Ice Shard. Are we going to see a close combat? Drain Punch, actually. Alright. Very good work, Jeremy. Very nice try, Josuke. Great match. We are down to the last two, folks. We got Dennis versus Nightwing, aka DRVR79. I think we're going to see Cornerstone. No, we're not going to see Cornerstone. We're not going to see Cornerstone. I'm going to see Meowstic lead, though. And it may be Overquill. I would lead Overquill into this. Ogerpon, actually. Okay. Into the Slowking. So I would have gotten one right if I just stayed with my answer. Just U-turning out. We see Great Tusk is in. Ready to click that Headlong. Or that Earthquake, whatever it has. Thundy is here. Just clicks the bulk up, okay. Ogerpon is now going to be coming in to take... Ooh, Terra Water, it's still going to hurt. Agility. Ooh. Just goes out to Cobalion. Alright. Well, now if you wanted the defensive aspects of Terra Water, you have it. Great Tusk comes on in. See a body press. Doing some okay damage. Interesting. Slowking is now in. We see a knock. We see a spin, actually, to get up that speed. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Overquill is now here to take some psychic move. Oh, right. He likes his Swift Swim. He likes his Self-Rain. D-Dance is up. Are we going to see that? See a Gunk? Do we see a Poison? Yeah, wow. Okay. Nice. Bax is going to be able to Earthquake whatever comes in. Does he? Yeah. It's kind of takes care of that. Metagross pretty good. Makes sense. Ogre Pond. Does this thing have Protect? Icicle Spear. It's going to take this out for sure. I wonder if a double out into Prim would have been okay. Speaking of the devil, EQ doesn't entirely take this thing out. And we see that Rain Dance. Bax is now gone. Into the Thundy. We're going to probably see Agility here. Yeah, he wants to get that speed up for that Overquill. Draining Kiss doing some damage. Terra Blast. Oko. Alright. Decent. Neat. Overquill kind of has to come out here, right? Otherwise it loses its rain. Thundy's going to outspeed. Terra Blast in the rain. Very nice counter team to that. It's Tusk and Dragapult versus this thing. Terra Blast is going to knock it out for sure. And now we'll just have to see what Pult can do. Probably not going to do too much on its own. Dark Pulse almost gets the KO. Ooh, nasty flinch at the end. Nasty flinch at the end. Good game to these guys. DR seemed to have a lot of nice tech for Dennis's usual Rain Dance Prim into Overquill Rain Sweep. Last one of the night, folks. If you have not hit that like, be sure to do it for your boy for this last match. See Cryptid Anna versus Egotistical Elekid. I don't think either one of them are out here today, which is fine. We probably see an Araquanid into Diancie? I don't think so. Araquanid Zapdos, maybe. Let's go. Zapdos? Oh, hey, Elekid, welcome! Making it out just for your match. We see the, Tinkaton. That's its name. Knock off. A crit. No more life orb for this guy. I wonder if he was some sort of speed raising thing. Fire Punch, so you don't get that, residual from Flare Blitz. Makes sense, especially if you're Orb. It says Parting Shots on the Araquanid into the Weezing. I wonder what this thing's going to want to do. Just Defogs, getting rid of them rocks. Yeah, Zapdos don't like that. Them rocks, for sure. Orenson. Gigaton Hammer, not doing too much. See Araquanid is here again. Are we going to see another switch? We see a Fire Punch. Just doing more to this Araquanid than I would have thought. Weezing is here. I wonder what the plan is for the Weezing. Sunny Day. Into a Miracoat. I love Araquanid. Araquanid's just a funny little guy. Glad he didn't do something normal for once. I feel that. You see Zapdos is in now against this elephant. Not taking too much damage. We see Arcanine is now into the Roost. We're going to see a Discharge, maybe a Volt Switch. See Araquanid is now in. Taking that Volt Switch pretty decently into this Urshifu. I don't think Awakened Blow does it, does it? It does. Okay. Not me just out here disrespecting Urshifu Dark. Hydrapple is now here. Weezing comes in, probably to Strange Steam it. Can't do that now because it's a fairy. It can Sludge Wave, though, or Sludge Bomb. You probably brought the Sludge Bomb, though, if either one of them. Pain Split. Interesting. Terra Blast. See another sunny day. This thing doesn't get Weather Ball, does it? Are you trying to set up a Weather Ball for Zapdos? Destiny Bond. Well, now the Ticketun's not going to try to hit you. Got to Incineroar. You're probably going to set up the rocks, aren't you? Yeah. But you have Incin against it now with Fire Punch boosting, so that's something. Swords Dance. That's a good call to not just Fire Punch into that Arcanine switch. Temper Flare. Okay. Is that Fire-type Outrage? Parting Shot. So no EQ on this Incineroar. DNC is now in. Probably going to click maybe Terra Water if you have it. Donphan is here. Terra Fire, actually. Rock Polish. Okay. Alright. Interesting stuff. Terra Blast does not get rid of this elephant, and you live the Earthquake. With a boost. Okay. Very nice. Ticketon is in. Does it live a Terra Blast? Probably not, right? Nah. Not living that. I think the only one that really can is Arcanine because it's immune. Sneasler is here. Dire Claw does not kill the Diancie. Does get the poison. Moonblast is not going to be able to kill this thing. Very interesting. Dire Claw gets rid of the Diancie. I wonder if this thing is just Poison Touch or whatever the other abilities are. Okay, yeah, it's Poison Touch. That's what procced, not the Dire Claw, I guess. Hurricane gets rid of this thing. Crit. Looking pretty good for Elekid right here. Hurricane hitting again outside the rain. Nice. It's crazy. Terra Blast. Went through the confusion. See Roost coming off. Do we see another confusion ending, actually? Earth Power. Culling that Roost. Very nice. Very nice. See another Roost. Terra Blast there instead. I don't think you should be predicting a Roost here. Hurricane into another confusion. Terra Blast. I think the Zapdos is going to get it. We're not going to find out. Hurricane hitting. Bro, do you have... Your Zapdos must be wearing like 6 pairs of glasses if he's able to see this well. Roost's up. Nasty Plot. So now all the Terra Blasts are going to be doing a lot more. Hurricane still doing good damage. Ooh, that almost gets you. You Roost, you're dead. If you don't, you might be dead. Oh. What did you feed the Zapdos? Roost's up. We're probably going to see Temper Flare off this thing. Yeah. Oh, this Zapdos is going to take it, isn't it? This is wild. Temper Flare. We're just going to see some Hurricanes rip off, aren't we? How do you do it? The crazy thing, too, is you brought a Sun sub plan into a Hurricane Zapdos. That is crazy. Good work out there, Elekid. Alright, that looks to be all of the games that we had this week. As a reminder to all of you guys still in this stream that are in the LBL, this is the week 7. After this week, your teams are locked in for the rest of the season. That's why you eat carrots. Damn right. Alright, like the stream if you have not already. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for coming out. It's been a real pleasure.